successful black men, a lot of the time, do not deal with black women. That's just the reality. You look at athletes, you look at celebrities, etc. The first thing a lot of black men do when they make money is they go and they run and get a white girl, a Latina, an Asian, whatever it is, right? This is an uncomfortable truth that a lot of African-American women dislike, okay? Educated black women, far less likely to get into a relationship than an educated Caucasian woman. Okay? Black women have the lowest approval rate of all the other races of women. I'm going to say that again. Black women have the lowest approval rate of all the other races on dating apps.
Brim low on my fitted, dreams has always been vivid. I'm just trying to go get it, catch me right around and I'm ignorant, I'm just rolling. Just watched the video from Myron Gains from Fresh and Fit podcast that I follow and have respect for. And in this video, he explained how black women have the lowest approval rating of all the other races on dating apps. However, he failed to mention the fact that black men do too.
What the fuck? Stop playing. What the fuck? Stop playing.
We both at the bottom, so ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? No pun intended, because you know, I'm black.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But actually, black women get picked by other races way more often than black men on dating apps. So technically, black men are the bottom.
Huh?
And before you guys get triggered, that just makes sense because women in general get more matches than men. So women of other races get more matches than their men too. You know, I really dislike when you guys put me in this awkward situation to have to defend women. I'm not trying to be Captain Save-A-Woman, but sometimes you guys go so far left or right, I have to bring you guys back to the table. And spoiler alert, I'm trying to get black women to the table too. And you don't get people to work together by insulting them. So, this video will probably get a bunch of dislikes because I'm speaking facts.
Facts.
But before you hit that dislike button, prove me wrong. I respond to all comments. But anyways, then Myron explained that black women prefer to date black men, as if that was a bad thing.
So, black women have the lowest approval ratings, and on top of that, black women, by far, when you look at the numbers, prefer African-American men. Why is this a problem? Well, it goes simple as this. Black men are like the universal blood donor. They'll deal with other demographics of women if they can. Women are blood type A. They can only deal with African-American men typically. That's what they prefer. But the men that they want can date a whole plethora of women versus what they're looking for is a very segmented portion of the community.
Black women prefer to date black men, as if that was a bad thing. Example, black women like me. Ha ha! Joke's on them. You see how silly that sounds? When did being loyal to one's race become a negative thing? And are you suggesting that black women become less loyal to their race?
Oh, hell no!
Okay. I've personally had fun with all races, but I always prefer my race for long-term relationships. So bro, don't make being loyal to your race sound like a negative thing. Then he started talking about how black women want the top 1%, when the fact is, women of all races are entitled and want these men. You know, it always fascinates me when black YouTubers single out the black women for wanting what other women of other races want. I personally think it's usually because their dating experience have been mostly with black women. So I get it, you're speaking from your experience. But the fact is, black women are just as entitled as women of other races. But if you want, you can still find a black woman that isn't entitled, that is submissive, that has a good head on her shoulders. You just gotta hit a couple thoughts to find them. And the same goes for women of other races. Even on Kevin Samuels' show, you see women of other races with the same entitlement. But Kevin has mostly black women on his show because he's black. It's a black show. Oh, and to the men like me that have made it, I'm proud of you. But the world has taught me they may respect my success, but do they really love you? Because at the end of the day, even if you win a Benz, you still a nigga in a coupe. I'm out.